The first chapter, called General Provisions, has 4 articles, and the 4th article is called Definitions. It defines and clarifies the terms that will be used in this regulation, which is important to understand those terms under the right context. Personal data is the information that relates to a natural person that can be identified by name, location, physical state, among other characteristics. Processing is the set of operations performed on personal data, such as collection, recording, storing, destruction, and related activities. Restriction of processing is marking data to limit its processing. Profiling is the using of personal data to analyze and predict a person's situation or preferences. Pseudonymization is the processing of personal data, without being able to attribute the data to a specific natural person. Filing system is a structured personal data set that could be parsed based on specific criteria. Controller is the entity that defines the purpose and means to perform processing of data. Processor is the entity that processes the data on behalf of the controller. Recipient is the entity that the data is disclosed to. Third party is the entity that is given authorization to process the data. Consent is the agreement of an individual that his data could be processed. Personal data breach is the incident of data being altered, lost, accessed, or destroyed by an unauthorized entity. Genetic data is the biological characteristics information about a natural person. Biometric data is the physical characteristics information that could identify a natural person. Data concerning health is the physical and mental health data about a natural person. Main establishment is the administration center of the controller or the processor of data. Representative is an entity that represents the controller of the processor in regards to their obligations. Enterprise is a natural or legal entity performing economic activities. Binding corporate rules are internal policies that ensure the transfer of data by the controller or processor is controlled. Supervisory authority is an independent public authority. Supervisory authority concerned is the authority of the member state where the controller, processor, or individuals are located. Cross-border processing is when processing takes place in more than one state, or when individuals are located in a different state than the controller. Relevant and reasoned objection is an objection that there is an infringement of this regulation. International organization is an organization that is governed by the public international law.